We are here with our friends from the Oshkosh Public Library. I have Adeline Miller and Michael MacArthur here to tell us all about the upcoming summer reading program. So without further ado, welcome to Adeline and Michael. Thank you guys both so much for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I know you're very busy over at the library. There's always something going on. So maybe first you can tell us a little bit about what you guys do at the library. Adeline, why don't you start?
Well, I'm a children's and family librarian there, so I work in the children's department, and I kind of head programs. I plan out our seasonal programs and then help execute them. So I do story times for 2 and under. I also work with the teens. And then I just kind of help coordinate other staff members to work with other groups and other ages. So
you have a really fun job. You get to work with the kids, and you're probably a very huge part of the summer reading program.
Yes, I
Definitely.
coordinate the summer reading program for kids and for teens. So I am deep in the throes of summer reading preparation right now.
Oh, I can imagine. Yes, definitely. And Michael, what about you? What's your role?
I'm a reference librarian on the second floor. I basically do adult services, reference services, and so I do mostly adult programming and services for adults and everyone else.
So you're the person I come running to anytime I come up there and I'm lost. I'm like, where do I go? I don't know what to do.
Yes, that's usually the question. That's often the question.
Yes,
confused
you're very
looks
important.
of where do I go?
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, it's great to have you both in. And you both are from separate demographics as far as who you're working with, and that's one of the beautiful things about the summer reading program. It's not just for kids. So maybe give us a little bit of an overview of the entire program.
Sure. Well, traditionally, I think people think of kids when they think of summer reading program, but we really, for the library, we really are expansive. We do have it for kids, traditionally, but we also have a separate program for teens that's geared just for kids in 6th through 12th grade, and then we also have the separate program for adults. So that kind of helps adults explore reading more and gives them incentive to keep reading during the summer.
Okay.
So
kind of open for all ages, really.
Yeah, really, birth through and on is really anyone can participate in summer reading program.
Well, wonderful. And my next question is more geared towards the kids. And the summer, obviously, they're not in school unless they're in summer school or something like that. But a lot of parents are always concerned about their kids getting the summer brain. So why is it important for kids to be reading? How does that help with that issue?
So when kids are in school, they're reading all the time. A lot of the schools in Oshkosh have kids setting the habit of reading 20 minutes a day, and so they're really keeping up their reading skills during the school year. But in the summer, when no one's asking them or checking whether they're reading every day, the brain gets a little bit lazy, and kids actually lose some of the reading skills if they're not reading on a regular basis during the summer. So when they go back to school in the fall, they may actually be a little bit behind where they left off at the end of the school year. So
okay, that's very interesting. So it is important, and the program's a great way to get into the habit and make a little bit more of a schedule out of it.
Yep. So yeah, it's just a way for people and families to track their reading. We ask them to do 20 minutes of reading each day, whether it's doing reading or being read to, because they're both good for the brain. And then they check in every 2 weeks with us. So it's really a self-tracking system, and then we give them a little award, a little incentive for doing it.
Prizes and things like that. Okay. Is there a kickoff event or a kickoff day for the program for kids?
Yep. June 7th, Tuesday, June 7th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is our drop-in and read. So families can come. It's for families with kids and teens, so they can come. They sign up for the summer reading program if they're not already signed up, and they do 20 minutes of reading in the library on site, and then they get a day pass to Pollock Pool.
Ooh, that's worth it.
Yes.
Can I get out there too and get a pass?
Well, if you're 18 or younger,
well,
feel free to stop
I'll
in.
have to bring a younger friend with me.
There you go.
But that's such a cool opportunity for parents too. I can imagine that they're looking for a little bit of quiet time to sit and read themselves too as their kids are reading. So any activities or events throughout the summer for the kids and teens, outside of the drop-in and read days?
We have tons of activities and events planned for kids and teens for the summer. So teen programs are going to happen once school's out. They'll happen every Friday for June and July.
Okay.
And Every Friday afternoon around 1 p.m. is when we'll have teen events, and we'll have some crafting events. We're going to have some book clubs. We're going to do some movies for teens. For the teens, they get a special watch and win movie. So if they show up for the movie, they put their name in the drawing, and then someone gets to take the DVD home with them.
Oh, how cool.
So it's a little bonus for the teens there.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a very special, this is our second one. We did it last year, and it was a really successful program, but we're calling it Kitten Cuddle. But the Humane Society brings over kittens, and teens get to take turns going in and socializing and playing with the kittens, so that we're helping socialize the cats and get them ready for new homes. But then the kids and teens who are waiting for their turn to socialize kittens, they're going to make like little cat toys and
cute.
blankets that we're going to donate to the Humane Society.
Oh,
So
what a fun partnership.
Yes.
Wow. So lots of stuff going on, and they're all on the library's website. I got to get to Michael. I didn't forget about you, I promise. We got a couple minutes left.
I will admit it, that the kid stuff, I don't have kittens in my program, so it's hard to compete with.
So the summer reading program for adults, Michael, it has changed a little bit this year. What exactly are we looking at for this summer?
This summer we revamped it. It's a little more of a reading challenge or push. We're basically doing a reading bingo. So it looks like a bingo card. You have the space just like your center free space, and for each square you have a different kind of book that you would read. So you get 4 in a row, you get bingo, you get a prize. So our prizes start off at like 2 levels. You get the first two bingos, you get a free DVD book that comes with it. Their third bingo, we have gift cards to different local businesses and t-shirts and some more exciting things. And then any bingos you get after that, so 4 and above, which averages out to, if you're reading about a book a week, so that's a pretty challenging thing for just anybody who isn't an avid, speed reader.
Right, yeah.
Our prize, we've got some fantastic donations from some local, I'm calling it kind of a cultural package. We got family memberships, year-long family memberships to the Payne Museum, the Oshkosh Public Museum, and we got 4 tickets to the EAA Museum, all donated by those institutions.
Holy cow.
And we're going to raffle, you get a ticket for basically your 4th through up to 12 bingos if you can knock those out. And we have some avid readers in Oshkosh, so I know some people will probably...
I know I'll be speed reading. I'll go for that.
I know some people are going to black out that entire card and have some chances to win those. So we're very excited about it. Hopefully, for parents, it'll be a chance to read with their kids, give them some incentive, to push it. It's like, family, we're reading together. You got to do your 20 minutes. I got to get my next bingo. I want our membership here. And, hopefully it'll be some fun and get to read some different things that you might not have read otherwise.
Definitely. Well, wonderful. So much to talk about. We could take 2 segments for all this, but people can sign up on the library's website, which is?
OshkoshPublicLibrary.org. They can sign up. They can sign up to volunteer, which we also really need to hit because they're big programs, lots of, again, we do our best, but we definitely always are needing help from the community who come out, especially on our sign-up days and for the programs. And you can sign up by coming into the library. On the 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, there'll be sign-ups, and online for volunteer information.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for coming in today, and best of luck to you on your final preparation, and I will see you this summer for those memberships.
Yes, they're there. Got to
All right,
get reading.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.